As Desdenova got dressed for bed, her mind on the people of her village and how she would break the news of Imaginos's death at the breakfast speech the next day. Something unexpected was happening on the small dune in which the head of Imaginos was buried. From the blood of the head and the tears of Desdenova, a black shoot rose up from the burial mound. It continued to grow until it was half a foot tall, its color blacker than midnight, its roots embedded in the buried head from which it grew, though this fact could not be seen. The next morning, Desdenova came to breakfast, not in her usual brightly colored dress, but in a black and silver morning gown bearing an armband the color of Imaginos's eyes. Breakfast was served without the usual speech, after which Desdenova dismissed the children to their homes. An unusual move for her, as she usually loved to talk with them about many things. The children looked disappointed as they headed home. "As you know," she said solemnly to the adults who remained, "yesterday was the day of our annual celebration. Or rather, it was meant to be. But I sent you home without the customary gifts and meeting with our benefactor Imaginos after receiving a small wooden box. I am holding this speech after breakfast because I bring devastating news that box contained the severed head of our dear Imaginos." Gasps echoed around the table as the people of New Plutonia felt their hearts break with dread and grief. What would they tell their children? An annual custom, the visit of Imaginos, would no longer be a part of their lives. A friend and benefactor was gone forever. Other more pressing thoughts would come in time. But these things were all they could bring themselves to think on. The truth of the matter too horrific to consider properly. "The messenger who brought his remains," Desdenova continued, "told me that he was executed by those who sought to recapture me, to take us all prisoner and sell the children on the market, that he refused to tell them our location. And for that, his life was put to an end. So in his honor, we will still hold a ceremony on the day, but it will be a day of remembrance rather than of celebration." She downed the drink in her goblet, then headed to the beach to tend to the day-old grave. When she got there, she saw the shoot growing out of the mound, and her knees buckled with amazement. As she hit the ground, she saw the shoot more closely. A few branches had started to form. The forks where they sprouted from bearing clusters of tiny green and silver buds, the colors of Imaginos's eyes and hair. "What miracle is this?" she asked herself. "What marvel comes from the blood of Imaginos?" She felt a bittersweetness in her heart as she got to her feet. "This tree is sacred," she declared, for she could tell that a tree was indeed what it would become. "None shall cut it or climb it. The wise may read in its shade when it reaches maturity. If branches are felled by wind and rain, they may be used as kindling of firewood, but only then." Having said this, she returned to the village, bearing news of the unexpected shoot.